Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's been forever since I've made a video. I have been working a ton of hours as a nurse, and I'm pretty much scheduled for 60 hours a week in September. So things are not going to get much better for a while, but I will be off of night shift, which is great. I am still reselling, trying to get this built back up full time while I work full time, which is a dumb thing to even attempt. But I do have my son to help me. He's a full-time Amazon reseller, but he also has been helping me some with my eBay. We tried moving everything to where he lives, an hour and a half away, because I come through there anyway from Denver. And so I would drop off all the stuff. And he, you know, did it well. He knows eBay very well too. But, you know, he's trying to focus on Amazon, especially with fourth quarter coming. And it just logistically didn't work out, even though we had a free big garage that my mom has that she doesn't use. So anyway, I just wanted to quickly give you a quick update. I'll see you when I see you. And I just reevaluate my choice every month. I've been back in nursing about a year. It's been one of the craziest, hardest years of my life, other than some personal things that had happened to me. But as far as professionally, it's just been absolutely crazy because my heart is still very much in reselling. But I keep looking at people. Let's see, what is her name? She's a full-time teacher, and she also sells on eBay and makes videos and does it all somehow. And then there's the Hustle couple. I know she works full-time at least. And I think he is full-time in the business. Don't quote me on that. But she's a full-time teacher, professor, art, theater teacher, and she still manages. So I keep telling myself, you know, there's a way to get organized enough to do this. And I am figuring it out. It's just taken a while. So anyway, I do have 11 sales. Now, like I told you, half is in where my son lives and half's here. So I'm going to show you the 4 or 5 that I'm shipping. And I have a $200 jacket. Let me hope this will pull back up so I can see. Oh, I had my eBay sales pulled up here. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to get back to eBay. I thought I was there. Anyway, the gist of it is that we have 11 orders going out today. And, okay, yeah, somehow that shut down when I opened my camera. So, we have 11 orders going out, and I want to say $744.96. So that is the one thing that I can say that we've been very successful at doing. Even though it's been a complete mindset change, we are really having a very high average sale price. So let me read off the ones that my son has to ship that I do not have in my possession. Okay, so he has a Sundance pair of Kalini shorts, and these are all things you could look up in the solds and I would pop up so you can verify this, but they were a linen blend. They were new with tags. I had them at 50, but summer's coming, the end of summer is coming. That may have been at the beginning of summer that they were selling that high, and they were also a small size. So I went ahead and took $24 plus shipping, so $36.46. And then let me make sure I'm holding this up correctly. This is a find. You can see the tag. Keep an eye out for that tag, raw flavor. This is obviously, I don't know, I want to say 90s. I'm not even sure. But anyway, I sold this. I saw this in a store. It's kind of a secret store that I won't tell anyone. It's kind of a junk store in Denver somewhere. And normally they don't focus on clothing. It's kind of more of a furniture store, and they do these huge house buyouts. But anyway, they get tons of clothing, and they're kind of like, that's just the clothing. Kind of like storage unit buyers. They're looking for the rare baseball cards, the gold, the guns, all that stuff, and they're not looking for necessarily the clothing. And so anyway, this is what I found. He always gives me a group price, so I know I spent under $5 on this, but probably seriously more like $1, because all the stuff I pile are things he just considers not worth it. So if you look in the current prices of these. A lot of people are trying to get $800 to $1,000 on these. I never even looked this up. I just knew it was weird. I knew I would consign it, just throw it in my consignment stuff is what I thought. So I didn't even stop to look it up. But then when I got home, I looked it up, and at first I was really excited because everyone on eBay was trying to get like $800. But then when I went to Terapeak and looked over the last 2 years, really these only sell for around $200. So I put mine at $375 just because that would make me $500 cheaper than everybody else. I kept it on there a couple weeks, and then I started getting, you know, around the $200 range offer, so I went ahead and took one. So I sold this for $200 plus shipping, $213.50. So that I've got to package up. Then this is a little boy's youth size 5 Ralph Lauren racing jacket. I just picked it up for about $1. I think it might have even been at the same store. But anyway, you can tell if this were an adult size, I would have gotten probably at least 50. But anyway, I sold this for $23.99 plus shipping, so $30.99. And I've only had this listed a couple weeks. On the Tupac raw flavor jacket, I had that listed, like I said, a week or two. So these are great sales. Let me put this back in here. All right. Sorry, guys. All right. Then the next thing that we sold, my son has to ship. He has it there. It's a Stetson Bozeman crushable wool cowboy western hat, size medium, black felt, repellent. And we sold that for $55 plus shipping, so $69.55. My son, out here near where we live in Wyoming, we have what's called Cheyenne Frontier Days. And so what the Goodwills will do is they will hold back Western stuff, or they order pallets of Western stuff. I don't know. But they save that for like the month of Cheyenne Frontier Days. And then every pair of cowboy boots, even the lowest end, they'll mark like $50 on. And then they'll throw out tons and tons of cowboy hats. So thankfully, they do that with the cowboy boots, and then they mark up the shirts in Cheyenne and Laramie. They'll mark up the Western shirts to about $8. Normally, they're $4.50 where I live. So they'll do that. But then the hats, maybe the bigger Goodwills in Wyoming will actually go through and put prices on them. But my son went in, and there was just stacks of straw hats, Stetson hats, all these hats. We sold one last week. I should have made a video for way over $100, and they were like $3. So this was a great buy. We've sold tons of these already. So he has to ship that. Then he also has to ship this new with tags, soft surroundings, large taupe, long-sleeved bohemian cardigan tunic. That was brand new with tags, $40 plus shipping, so $50. They originally wanted me to sell it to them for like $29, and I thought, you know, winter's coming. It's kind of a warmer weather shirt. It's pretty heavy fabric. I don't know what fabric it is, but it's really cute, new with tags, so $40. I've had this like a month or two. Let me go in and look here. I did some editing May 25th, so had this since May 25th. It is now August 9th, so I've had it 2 months, but beautiful, beautiful piece. It's my size, but it's just way oversized, so it just didn't work for me. I don't, you know, I'm short enough. If I wear oversized clothes, it's just not a good look. Cody James hat, 3X, a black wool blend, felt cowboy, size 7, long oval western cowboy. This is another one of those hats. So my son has to ship this, $40 plus shipping, so $50. Let me see make sure they have the same buyer. Nope. All right, then he has to ship, or do I? Let me see. Okay, I've got this one. I've had this thing a long time, too long. But I edit and relist, so I think I just now relisted this week, but I've had it for at least 6 months. This is a great Torrid jacket. It's a size 3. If I can get it here. It's unstructured, which I always put in the title. That means, you know, no lining, no shoulder pads, all of that. A lot of people like unstructured, and especially with some stretch. So I put that this is Lurex stretch. So I think this is the lowest price thing that we've sold on this group the last couple days, for $19 plus shipping. So $31.31. That's because it is just over the limit and it has to go priority. Alrighty. Then the last thing that I'm going to ship today is this 511 Tactical Series Pro Vest 2XL khaki fishing, camping, hunting, new with tags. It's just a khaki vest, guys. I won't take it out, but it is a 511 Tactical, $34.99 plus shipping. My camera looks tilted. Let me make sure this isn't too crazy. Okay, I'm going to leave it because I got to get my setup fixed. Look at my office. Oh, man, guys. All right, so anyway, $46.99 all in. New with tags, though. Then my son has to ship this Morris K & Sons beaded vest, women's size large, button, close, lined, and adjustable. It's very pretty. You know, I should have done better on this listing. Maybe he launched it. He's not an expert clothes seller. He's very good at toys and turtle toys and other weird stuff, but I'm kind of more the clothing seller. I think I should have put Southwestern instead of button clothes. Like, you could put that in the description. No one's going to search for button clothes on this. Lined would have been good, and adjustable is okay, but I think I would have had a lot of different keywords in here. Southwestern, Western, that kind of thing. But anyway, I looked up to see if this was a good price, and because the person who bought it has a ton of feedback. But yeah, it is actually $45 plus shipping, so $59.22. So thankfully they found it anyway. And then this is a Tailor Stitch men's shirt. I love this brand. This is so plain that it looks just like a hoodie. I don't even know if it's a hoodie. It's like a button front shirt, actually, with the collar. So nothing special whatsoever, but I knew it was Tailor Stitch. I want to say I paid $5 for this, though, thinking that it might go higher. But we sold it for $26 plus shipping, so $35.17. And then my son has to ship 2 Funko Pop Rocks, The Cure band, 5-pack, Cooper, Gabriel, Smith, Gallup, O'Donnell, New, whatever that is. Whatever The Cure band is. My son knows. This is the kind of stuff he finds. So he sold 2 of them for $50 plus shipping, so $74.90. So those are our 11 items going out today for $744.96. The approach I've taken in my business, just to give you a short update, is that I've been driving to Denver sourcing, and then I was very blessed to find a lady who lists on eBay from her home, and I found her through another contact at a consignment store in Denver, actually. Walked in, just kind of didn't even know this lady. I shopped from her consignment store. We got to talking. She's been giving me very good deals on the items I buy. And then I'm going to start consigning with her here in about a month when she has an opening. And then she just gave me, I did pay her a little bit for the information. I thought that was fair. But she gave me the name of this lady who just lists on eBay full time. She's very good. I had looked at this gal's eBay store and saw that, yeah, she does very good work. She is expensive, you know, because she's taken all the photos from start to scratch. So right now I'm back to almost the same business model that I had years ago, where I drive to Denver, buy it there. I don't even leave town with it. I drop it off. It gets listed, and then when I go back, I swap. It won't be fun in the winter, but it is what it is. So right now, in about an hour, we are leaving again for a vacation. Maybe some of you talk your spouses into this too, but last year we went to Niagara Falls, Canada, and spent 2 full weeks. Had a wonderful time with our family there, but we have a lot going on right now. We're trying to do some fixes on our house, fix the stairs, you know, they need repainted, just so many projects. And so we just decided just to go to Denver for 3 days for a vacation. And of course I will shop. My husband will swim, read books, we'll take walks together, go out to dinner at night together. And then my son is meeting us on Sunday, and because my husband has to go home, get back to work. And my son and I are going to source for 2 more days. So because we have 2 cars up there, we'll have my husband's driving separately and I'm driving. So our attempt is to get 2 carloads of whatever. It doesn't have to necessarily be all eBay stuff. I do sell some things through consignment booths and garage sales and things that I do okay on. But anyway, that's the plan. So I'm off. I'm going to rest too. I'm in the middle of about 3 books, and I'm going to finish those books this weekend. But tomorrow's Saturday morning with garage sales guys in Denver. I have to do it, you know. So anyway, sorry it's so few and far between on my videos. I really appreciate all of you who still kind of keep in touch. I'll get back to it. Let me know how you're doing. Are any of you doing that List Perfectly program where it lists things kind of for you? Boy, I'm hearing a lot of resellers say that that AI part of it really actually is quite accurate. It even measures the items. Let me know if any of you are doing that. I'd really appreciate your feedback. Is it going to be perfect? No, but every lister I've had makes mistakes here and there, and I make mistakes. So to me, if I have to go through, read it really quickly and edit some things, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for it to be a little bit faster. So let me know what you think. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.